Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Prince Miller Entertainment TV channel. Subscribe to the channel. Follow us on Twitter. It's princemillerentertainment. We are available on Instagram. It's Prince Miller Entertainment. Also available on our Facebook account, which is also Prince Miller Entertainment. Guys, our videos are now available on both our Insta and our Facebook account. So you may just go there and follow, like, and you can comment and share. Okay, welcome to another edition of Press Play, another episode. Okay, I think I've talked about this so many times. Mofela declares unconditional love for wife Tyra and Nakujikiswa. People have been saying for like a year or two now. People have been saying which ngoni munetsiwa I think ngoni munetsiwa akajikiswa, which means joni madam boss akajikisa murume. Most people angara vachingositaura because in many circumstances mukukura kwatakaita it's hardly to see mukadzi nemurume vachienderana vachironga pamwe chete vachitatuntwawo pamwe chete. It's hardly to see murume achingosiya mukadzi achita zvanenge achingoda iye, because in most cases we all know kuti kana munhu arorwa varume, us as men we intend to control vakadzi in a way kuti hauende kubasa, haupfeke this, hauite sei. Pana varume even in 2020 vanototi zvoniwe hauise makeup, hauise makeup, hadidi mukadzi anoita makeup, hadidi mukadzi anopfeka trousi, hadidi mukadzi anopfeka mini sketi, hadidi mukadzi anorukwa this and that, hadidi mukadzi anoenda kuchechi kupi. So men have been like that. We have been like that, but now 2020 things are changing now. Most women are now free to do all things. Mukadzi anobuda kana akapfeka mini sketi pa Facebook kana pachimwe asina nabasa, because tafambidzana nachi nenguva. Saka so many people vakaona manje uri murume uchialawa mukadzi wako kuti aite izvozvo manje zvichinge zvakuzongonzi uya akadyiswa amumuzive here. So Ngoni Munetsiwa, the husband of Zimbabwe's top celebrity and top brand ambassador Madam Boss, just declared unconditional love and dedication to his wife Madam Boss. Over the year, many people have been accused Mofela, as you known by many of Madam Boss fans, of Jikiswa. Mofela wakajikiswa or Mofela ilutu mofoka posa comments made daily when his wife does something controversial. Throughout all these years and scandals, Mofela and Madam Boss have stood next to each other and never fallen apart. Mofela posted a photo prove his love and dedication to wife Madam Boss. He posted the following message: inini hangu nokuda munhu nemoyo wese, izvo zvokuti ndakadyiswa ndotonzwa nemi ve-catering, ndizvo ngechitaura Mofela pa uyu. Ngoni Munetsiwa, husband Madam Boss, is replied to social media haters who were dismissing his marriage to the popular comedian as a petticoat government. Among the haters are comedian Maititi, who has dismissed Mofela as a puppet to Madam Boss. Haters described Mofela as his known in the industry circle, Mnakajkiswa. However, Mofela, who rarely speaks on social media, broke the tradition to boast about his endless love to Madam Boss. Posting in Shona, Mofela said he was excited about his 7th anniversary with wife. And so it's actually nice to see, marriages. So if you are with your husband, or if you are wife, or if you are with your wife for 7 years, 8 years, 10 years, 15 years, in 2020, murugara right? Because in most cases, my divorces are wonder. People are going 2 months, 3 months, and mostly people we hate this kind of love. Most people do the majority vanenge vachitaurisa, vanenge vachingoheta vakaona vanhu vanenge vachidanana because ivo vanenge vakazvitadza kuzviita izvozvo. Handiti hazvidi certificate izvo, hazvidi kuti hanzi ndinoziva stereki, but you just have to go with the flow. Handiti you just have to go with the flow. Zviripo izvozvo, kutsikana nezviripo. So talk to me in the comment section, mutauriro kuti is mofila vakadyiswa here kana kuti havana kudyiswa. Handiti taura neni mu comment section umanire. So as you all know that Zim dance or artist Van Choga, who was signed to Yala Nation to say colors label, and it Van Choga akabasiya label because label ranga isa album rake pa iTunes yasingazizive. And you know, it's one of those things zvokuti contract yakasaina Van Choga angasanya soverenga mushe or else ana kuona nguva yekutsvaga munhu yanyanya muverengera that contract. So he ended up signing a contract. On that contract there was a clause whereby the label have a right to actually put that album on iTunes. What thing is album loro iyo zongompoka percentage and so that they could actually recoup their money yakashandisa kure the album loro. So I know Van Choga wasn't aware of those things, saka akatoshamisa ku achitoona kuti album rake rapa iTunes. So many people here have come forward to express their their concerns. Some wachipo my views are about the issue. Some were saying kuti zoni no Van Choga ajamba training chifamba angadai aramba ane Yala Nation for some time kuitira brand rake rikure kure. Then other people were saying, you know what, Van Choga are right, he needs to move on if he finds better things, kana munhu azvarwa chasara kufa, so he had to move into a better space whereby he can actually find better people who can actually work with him to kusvika pa level rake roro. So one of the people who actually aired his views was a Soldier Love. Yakati zoni kana munhu awana kwekuenda kuri nani, let him go. Musata kunge ndiye ega atanga kuita this kind of move. So as we all know kuti if you follow Zim dance, Soldier Love and Sekalaz vakambeta beef kakanetsa makore akapfuura. So I think there's still a bit of tension between those two. So this is nothing new to expect from Soldier Love supporting Van Choga. You know what, the men made a decision and people mustn't come kumberi kwake kuda kuda kumuudza kuti zvoni ita this ita that. Munhu anenge aonawo a better way to move from the situation yanga ari ku Yala Nation. And again, the way they handled the parting ways, it was unprofessional in a way kuti kana mimi makasanira na contract mu studio, the contract end should be in the studio also. Amukauye ne contract mu road mimi makuti munhu saina mu road. That was an unprofessional. Vakashandisa my feelings into doing that. I feel kuti they could have called him mangwana we ku studio, kasakana ku studio, they could talk, then they could shake hands, munosaina out zvapera. You don't have to be that kind of selfish kuti anzonenge ngatisangane mutaoni anati saina. A live video, it was an evidence, which was also a good thing, but place to meet now. Amuketere office mu road amana pose amuna kusangana mu road, makasangana mu studio in a way kuti you actually invited this young artist kuti vauye mu studio kuti uwa record for free, which was a good gesture. What you did say colors Yala Nation, it was a good gesture, but at the end of the day, business is business. You were supposed to let these guys read my contracts out when now kumba onoverengerwa kuti vanzwisise zvavari kusaina for what they are signing for. Even if zvirimo mu contract momo hazvina basa, but what I'm trying to say here is a person should understand what he is signing for. He's giving his rights of music, so afana kunyasonzwisisa kuti what every song yakurekoda wewe taitengesa kudaro tichatorawo 60% yedu iwe tokupawo 40%. So munhu afana kunzwisisa izvozvo. He must understand it from the word go. Kana asingade kuizvozvo, he must not sign. And it ngabhadhara studio time finish then otora music yake kana kuenda apedza kurekhodha, which is good too, so I think Choga was surprised then, then akatanga kuvhunza kuti but tu handina contract ken, but tu album racho iTunes kwanisi kuzivisa vanhu isi. So it was a bit of a misunderstanding there. So I hope to all the new artists out there who really wants to venture into music, you just have to understand that you have to learn the business side of things and you have to learn the musical side of things. So there are two parts of music, which is a business and the art way, and the art. You have to own your music, you have to own your publishing rights, and you have to own your masters too. I think I talked about this on live with Prince M on my last episode. If you haven't checked it out, you may go and check it out when I talked about the Choga situation and the Yala Nation situation. Guys, Stana he chipped in also. Stana was supporting Colors and talking about studio time and stuff. I think I talked about this before, guys. But you know what? No matter if that was the agreement, which is good, but Choga should have understood the terms and conditions and contract. You cannot just say sign up. No, you have to let him know and let him decide and let him think ombofunga 2 days kana 3 days also okay ndaya kuzosigna kana kuti okay sign up tese atina that capacity of knowledge to understand zvinenge zviri mu contracts yayo andidika tese atina ma A level pananga akagumira form 1 form 2 form 3 so I think this is a great lesson to all the young artists out there, to make sure that you have to understand what you are signing for. You have to know what you are putting your pen and paper about, because remember, this is your music, this is your art. You have to own your music, you have to own your masters. And zemi economy yagadagada, zemi industry yagadagada. Saka yo shoma yo kuti muna atore kana even 5% kana even 10% inenge yakatowanda, because unokuda kuzviritiro, unokuda kuti ufeed family yako, especially if you depend your time in music. You have to know kuti mari yese iyo inenge pa ku music unenge uchitoda kutoishandisa andidika unokuda kutoisenzesa. Saka zimi industry anyanyo bhadhara and haibhadhare. So compared to other industries like the SA one or the American one or the Nigerian one, kune mari zvino, but in Zim music ida hanyanya bhadhara. So this record labels, they mustn't put at my close to kusunga ma artist. You see, that's not good. They must put fairly close, whereby both parties we end up bane chingwa two loves the chingwa kuitira kuti munhu akwanisa kufeed family yake anditi. So guys, I think I've talked enough about the situation. I was talking about the Madam Boss situation in Mofela. I've done so many videos about that. People saying but to me I feel kuti they're just showing love, they're just doing zviripo zvirikuitwa mazuano. This is what is happening now. Kudhara vakadzi vaipuwa mutemo kunzi zvone haupfeke shoti hautese, but ine zvirimanjika wakutongosiya munhu oita zvaanenge achingoda kungoita, as long as iye achifara iwe uchifara chete, everything goes. And most people who actually hate this kind of love and relationship, as I said earlier, people vanenge vakasiyiwa nevarume or people vanenge vakasiyiwa nevakadzi, because vanenge vachitongorwadziwa kuti but still anawa. You see, guys, talk to me in the comment section. This is another edition of Press Play. I'm your host Prince. Muskwera mushe, marara mushe. Bless up.